Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Home Studio Simplified channel. So hopefully you got your email yesterday. If you did not get your email, which was a preparation email of exactly what's going to be taking place today, it's just a quick reminder of, hey, by the way, we have something cool coming up. You might want to get on the email list. It's super simple, and there's actually some great perks for doing so. In fact, if you go over to the Home Studio Simplified website, that's 𝗏𝗏studio_simplified.com, you can literally get like a ton of free stuff, and that will get you on the email list. So before you even get your very first email, you're already getting value. And to show you sort of what that looks like, I'll pull up the website now, and then we'll show you just here in just a little bit exactly what that looks like. So now, for those of you who you are here because of the email, thank you so much for opening up your emails, for reading your emails. I try to provide as much value as I possibly can in those. I have tapered off just a little bit, though, because I had some individuals that was like, man, I'm getting emails way too often. So I have tapered off a bit. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop completely. But apart from that, it's good to see each and every one of you here in the chat as well. Let's see. Who do we got here? Mob the Gamer was first to show up. What's up, Mob? Carl Glenn Robertson, hello to you as well. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, looks like Loud2U2 is here. Lito Rodriguez has hopped into the chat. Marcel L. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, Andre, I'm going to butcher that last name, so I'm not even going to say that. Midnight Blue Movies, and 𝗧𝗵𝗲 is here. Good deal. So good to see each and every one of you. We're going to give time for other people to sort of pile in here. I know that there's going to be some more that's going to hop on soon. So with that being said, if this is, hey, Rodrigo is here. Good to see you as well. If this is maybe your first time here and you're wondering, you know, what's this channel all about? Well, other than just raw track reactions, other than just tips and tricks to help you make better music. What's up, Alex Jackson? Good to see you from Canada. Nice. This channel literally exists to simplify the complexities of a home studio and to help you make professional sounding music in a less than professional space. Let's be honest. PJ Anson, good to have you. Let's be honest. A lot of us are mixing, mastering, recording, even in bedrooms, in closets, in places that they're not professional spaces. But that should never inhibit us or stop us from chasing after that dream of creating awesome music, simply based off of that. So I started this channel with that premise in mind, that I wanted to help individuals to create the best possible sounding music that they can, professional sounding music, in a less than professional space. Now, the motto that has sort of evolved around here, and I mean evolved in the truest sense, not that it became an apple became an orange or a monkey became a man, but in the truest sense that it started out as literally what you see on your screen. Dream, create, achieve. Boston Johnny 1, what is up? And that was it. Over time, though, this has evolved into sort of our mantra around here. And those that have hung out around this channel for very long, you know that this all started basically just as a creative outlet for me, and now it's turned into this community of awesome individuals. And so we've sort of changed this from, you can dream alone, you can create alone, but together we can achieve so much more. And what has happened is, you know, I started this as just trying to help other individuals. Other individuals came on board. Then I had people helping me. And so it's turned into this thing where I had this epiphany. And I realized, you know, I can dream alone about all of these things that I want to do, but why would I do that when there's other people out there that have these same dreams? And I can even create alone. And a lot of times I like to do it that way, but I found out over the years that it's actually better to find people to collaborate with. You get awesome ideas. You can bounce your mixes off of individuals and say, what do you think about this? What do you think about this idea? It's just a good idea to surround yourself with other like-minded individuals. And what I have found from that is that togetherness has caused us, myself and everyone included in this community, to achieve more than we ever thought we could. In a world that is constantly divisive and trying to divide, I believe music is the one thing that really can unite people. And I don't say that facetiously. I don't say that as a joke. I don't say that as a cliche. I really genuinely mean that. I mean, you can put two people that by all rights cannot stand each other in a room and put on a song that both of them like, and before you know it, they're both bobbing their head in tune or in time. They're both tapping their feet. They might even both smile at their favorite part. And before you know it, that individual might be like, I didn't know you like this kind of music. Oh yeah, this is my favorite song. Well, this is my favorite song. Before you know it, these people that could have, this is just a scenario, but I'm saying these people that could have hated each other, now they find something in common and they're standing on common ground again. That's the power of music and the power of togetherness. And so when we speak of togetherness, this channel is staying together because of these individuals right here. It's one thing to say that you absolutely love someone's work that they're doing, that you appreciate what they're doing for you. And I don't ever ask, I really don't ask for much. But these individuals, without me even prompting or prodding, just saying, hey, I'm providing some value. What do you say? And they responded by saying, you know what, you're providing value. I love what you're doing. I want to support you. So thank you guys so very much. Now, the biggest way that you can support the channel, that you can support this movement, I should say now, of the home studio simplified fires, I don't know what to call you all, the HSS veterans, whatever it might be, is the biggest way that you can support is through VIP membership. That's also the way that you're going to get the most intrinsic value from supporting, because there's exclusive tutorials, there's all kinds of freebies. The second you sign up, you get all kinds of tons of freebies, EQ cheat sheets and bass guides and all kinds of crazy stuff. But then on top of that, you also get all of the reaction videos that we do here on the channel, commercial free, with an extra, usually like 10 to 15 minutes sometimes, of like me breaking down that track and showing you, here are some key takeaways that I found. Maybe you can apply them to your productions. So there's a lot of value that I'm trying to build in there as much as I possibly can, to help individuals to understand, that there's more to this music than meets the eye. So, but with that being said, there's also another way to support. If you want to support through Patreon, there's not really a lot of perks there anymore, because I've been kind of trying to migrate everyone over to VIP membership. But you can still support there at a very low rate, monthly, like I think even all the way up to like $1, minimally at $1. But every little bit does help. So thank you so much. And that's the base tier that you see here on the screen. These are individuals who are supporting at $1 a month. The bronze is, I believe, $5 a month. And then the silver tier is $10 a month. And then the YouTube membership supporters, you guys rock as well. And there's also different price points for that. That's another monthly reoccurring. Now, the reason why I'm leaning towards these monthly reoccurring revenue streams is because if I can sort of get them down into a box, so to speak, and say, okay, I'm gonna make this much this month. I know that I'll have this much then that I can put towards sponsoring a giveaway. I'll have this much that I can put towards, purchasing a piece of gear and then giving that piece of gear away, or whatever it might be. Keeping the lights on, keeping the internet paid for. it takes a lot. So, Fenton Scanlon, what is up, buddy? Boston Johnny's on a roll in the chat here. He's, but with that being said, thank you guys so much. And for the super chatters as well, that's a one-time donation. It just comes out of the bank account once, and it's just a quick little bump. And I greatly appreciate those as well. As you can see, we have some top super chatters, people that have really given quite a bit over the years, and I thank you guys so much. You guys are rock. Can't say enough about you all. So apart from that, we also have some channel sponsors here. These are individuals that they pretty much have kept the lights on as far as sponsoring the channel, and they've also helped us out with some giveaways in times past. So let's give a huge shout out to our main channel sponsor, the 𝗏𝗼𝗀 Academy. Today's video is sponsored in part by the 𝗏𝗼𝗀 Academy. The 𝗏𝗼𝗀 Academy offers affordable courses from mentors, world-class engineers, Grammy winners, and multi-platinum selling producers. And with the resources available on the 𝗏𝗼𝗀 Academy, you can learn how to create radio-ready mixes from the comfort of your own home studio. most of the courses also offer multi-tracks that you can then add to your portfolio and begin to build out your business. Follow the link in the description of this video to head on over to the 𝗏𝗵𝗲 Academy today and start learning the skills that are needed to take your hobby or your business to the next level. Awesome. So thank you so much, 𝗏𝗵𝗲 Academy, for sponsoring this channel over the years. It was my wonderful privilege and an honor when Warren Hewitt asked me to become a 𝗏𝗵𝗲 Academy mentor. If you'd like to see the course that I have over there, it's the Ultimate Cakewalk by BandLab tutorial course. He's now reduced that to $67 at my request. I told him I thought $97 was a bit too much for anyone to have to pay for a course about a free DAW, in which case he was like, well, that's why they should pay more, because it's free. But I did have him go ahead and reduce that to $67. You can also get that here on my website for $67. And that's 10 modules, with the 10th module being 10 more modules. So it's actually like 20 modules, but I literally show you everything about Cakewalk by BandLab, my DAW of choice. I even then on the 10th module and all 10 of those take you through mixing a song and mastering a song step by step. And I give you the multi-tracks so that you can then follow along with me. It's a super fun course. A lot of people have gotten a lot from it. If you purchased it through my link here on the website, though, I will actually get 100% of those portions, 100% of the portion of the income from that. Whereas if you purchase it on the 𝗏𝗵𝗲 Academy, which is still fine to do, I will get 50% of it. So either way, thank you guys so much for purchasing the courses. In fact, I just had an individual who purchased the Ultimate Mixing Bundle, which is all 3 of my courses, this morning. So thank you so much for that. I was going to call out his name, but I think I've deleted the email that says, yeah, I did. At any rate, thank you so much for purchasing the courses. It helps very much so. Boston Johnny. In a world this summer, see the movie everyone's raving about, Adapt or Die. Rob, have you thought about buying some analog gear like the 500 series? You know, I have actually, but I have to say, I bought this whole bay over here that you guys cannot see, which actually I could probably show you. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Little behind the scenes look. Never hurt anybody. So I'm going to go back to, oh, maybe I can do it this way. Yeah, here we go. All right, so check it out. Here is the left side of the bay. I'm showing off people's email addresses there. Don't do that. Here's the left side of the bay of what I'm looking at, and this is where I've got my basically this is my vocal chain, what I'm running through right now, and this is what is making this microphone sound muy bueno. So if I take all this processing off, which I can here, this is what the microphone sounds like without all of this. It don't sound bad, but it doesn't quite sound like this. So that's what I'm running through there. Of course, Vader is watching over everything. Not sponsored by Star Wars or Darth Vader, by the way. And then right in front of me, what I'm running through to actually get all of this audio to you is this Rodecaster Pro. I did sort of a review on it. Actually, it was more of a anti-review of the Rodecaster Pro 2. So we'll see. They said they actually sent me a Rodecaster Pro 2, and I think it was a mistaken email. So they probably by now have recalled that, because I've never got one, so we'll see. But this is the bay next to it, and my coffee cup, and my alcohol spray for my keyboard. But yeah, I actually had this bay filled up, and I removed every bit of it, simply because, to reveal a capo, simply because I wasn't using any of it. I had a Tube Direct, Tube DI. I had another stereo compressor and an EQ, I believe, over here, but I wasn't using any of it. And so my thought is, hopefully, I would like to at some point maybe buy one of those audio computers from Sweetwater. I can't remember the name of them right now, but basically take that audio computer from Sweetwater, it takes up 3 bays, and then just my computer would be right here. Or, you know, I could maybe look at some other outboard gear that I might actually use. I know I don't record a lot of people here in my studio anymore like I used to. So some of that is kind of subjective because, you know, normally I'd be recording a lot of people, but I'm with COVID and everything that's happened and all of the, not to mention, it's crazy. I got to invite people to my personal house. I don't have a building or a building to take them to. So I haven't really been doing a lot of recording. So my other option was to get like an 8 interface sort of patch deal to put up here, 8 channel interface. But yeah, have I ever thought about it? Yeah, I have thought. Oh, creation station. Yes, that's what they're called. Sweetwater makes some awesome creation stations, and they're supposed to be pretty robust. So I thought about doing that, but I don't know. I like the computer I have now. It's okay. It's about ready to need replaced. But anyway, I'm rambling. So you guys came here for a mix contest reveal, and we're going to get to that here in just but a second. I'm just waiting just a little bit longer for some people to pile in that maybe haven't made it just yet. This is the first time that our viewer count has actually exceeded our like count. I shouldn't say the first time, but it's first time in a while. So we have 24 viewers and 20 likes. Make sure you smash that like button. Let YouTube know that whatever we're doing over here is making a difference in the world. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and, 𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦, an intern at the intern level as a YouTube member for 17 months. Awesome. That deserves a big round of applause. So yeah, I told you earlier about the freebies that you can get off of the website, and that will also get you on the email list so that you'll be notified whenever I have these live streams and stuff like this. I don't always send out an email saying, hey, I'm going to have a live stream, because with me working a full-time job outside of the studio, a lot of times it's one of those Nexus 4 demo channel, what is up? And 𝗵𝗲 music just jumped in. Good deal. But yeah, a lot of times it's sort of willy-nilly based off of what I can do, because sometimes I simply can't just schedule a live stream. It just doesn't work. But if you hop on over here, you'll see that on the front page, immediately right here, you can get a free 3-part vocal course. It's going to teach you how to record your vocals, mix, master vocals. That's going to sound pro every single time. What's up, Charles K? And if you scroll on down, you can get a free tutorial series called Creating a Song Step by Step. This is the first iteration of this. This is not the paid course. I have a Creating a Song Step by Step 2.0 that's in the store. But this one, you still get multi-tracks with it and all of that. Also, Mixing Bass Simplified. You can get a free cheat sheet on that here, and Room Acoustics Simplified. So these are sort of the 3 main questions that I get asked all the time. One, how do I start a song? Like if I want to get musical, what do I do to create a song from start to finish? Or I'm having trouble mixing my bass. It's always the bass. It's always the low end. What do I do to tame that? This cheat sheet is going to help you with that. And then the room acoustics, that's a huge one too. Like I'm in a bedroom. I'm in, wherever it might be. I'm in a closet. How do I make the most of the space that I'm in so that my room acoustics don't make it back into, the recordings? And then here at the very bottom, this is another kind of fun way to get on the email list. It's an audio knowledge assessment. I think it's like 10, 15 questions, something like that. 𝗵𝗲 Music, thank you so much for the super chat. You have just lit the room up like a galaxy. And I'm not saying that like, I'm not joking. You really did. The whole room just lit up. That's sort of a cool little thing we got going on around here. If you send a super chat, you will turn this light on that will then light the room up like a galaxy. So thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. It's out of this world. It's far out. Appreciate it. Nah, 𝗵𝗲 Music. Don't beat yourself up. Hey, Carl is here. What is up, brother? Haven't seen him in a while. It's good to have him here. Good deal. So let's go ahead and start. First off, let's talk about what you stand to win. So if you are chosen as a winner today, what exactly is it that you stand to win for being a winner. So first and foremost, let me pull up this here. First place winner is going to get NFRs, which means it stands for not for resale, NFR codes for all plugins made by Kit Plugins. So thank you so much, Kit Plugins. Appreciate you guys sponsoring this. You didn't have to do it, but you did. And if you have not checked out Kit Plugins, they got a lot of cool stuff going on. We'll head over there now and just kind of check some of that out. So this is their website. Let me get that reminder to sign up for the Rocket Fuel bundle off of there. Hold on. Okay. But here are their plugins. So they've got a lot of cool plugins. Oh, it's blocked. That's weird. But yeah, the 𝗵𝗲 BBN105 channel strip, the core comp, core EQ, and the barrier free. Every one of these has got really good reviews, and they're all M1 compatible as well. I got an email just last week that says they're all M1 compatible. So the Blackbird N105 is sort of like a channel strip. Actually, it's really, really good. The Blackbird 𝗵𝗲, this is an excellent analog emulation of a great EQ. Here's the core compressor, which has got some awesome features. I have yet to go through the paces on this on the channel. I have the plugin. I need to do so. And then the barrier saturator. This thing has got some rave reviews. Now, this is actually free right now. So if you want to go and check that out, you can get that for free. This has got some really good reviews, though, for distortion and saturation. So, and here's some of the people that are using their plugins. There's a lot of cool people using their stuff. So first place winner is going to get all of those plugins for the free. Okay. Second place and third place winners are each going to get a copy of the BBN105. So this wonderful channel strip right here. I tried to pick something. They said you can pick anything you want for second and third place prizes. I chose this simply because I felt like it was probably the most versatile. This thing has, just a lot of versatility baked in under the hood. It's currently $99 as well. And these are some of the albums that it was used on, by the way. I see some Rush over here. Oh, huge Rush fan, by the way. But yeah, this thing is very, very cool. So it's the only channel strip plugin of its kind, modeled after the only analog console of its kind, Blackbird Studio's iconic Neve 8078. The highly modified console has not only birthed countless hits, but also holds some of the most legendary sonics in the history of recorded music. And now it's yours forever in the power of a plug-in form. Good deal. And with, just like most plugin companies, you can also download a free trial and try it out to see if it even be worth buying. But I can guarantee you, more than likely, you try this thing out on a few things, you're going to love it. So, may not be for everybody, but I definitely like it myself. So, that's second and third place winners. You're going to get a copy of that. First place is going to get NFRs for all of their plugins. So you're going to get every single one of them. And then we go to United Plugins. Let's see here. I'm sorry, IK Multimedia. So IK Multimedia has sponsored the channel and this giveaway by allowing us to have access to, which they just updated their logo. Super cool. All right. So first place winner is going to get 𝗏𝗏𝗃 Max. Trying to find it here. It used to be searchable and I'm not seeing a search bar. Oh, here we go. Here it is. So it's this right here, $699 value. So this is a massive collection of authentic sounds and instruments. The 𝗏𝗏𝗃 Max represents the most complete collection ever of virtual instruments by 𝗬𝗍 Multimedia, ranging from bass and drums to keyboard and orchestral sounds. Everything in 𝗕𝗲𝗰𝗀𝗀 Max is designed to inspire your creativity for making music. If you're looking for award-winning sounds and at an amazing value, it's all in here. And this is everything that it's coming with. So if you're into virtual instruments, yeah, you definitely want to check this out. Now, this is normally, as of right now, it's $699 or $117 for 6 months. But if you are a first place winner, you're going to get this for free. If you're a second place winner, well, what are you going to get? You're going to get Moto Bass 2 and Moto Drums 1.5. So let's check that out. I actually did a review not too long ago on that. So it's these two products right here. You're getting close to the same amount of money, maybe even a little bit more than what the first place winner was getting. Just a few less virtual instruments. And then third place winner is getting a copy of Sampletron 2. Now this thing is amazing, especially if you're into like 80s music, anything like 80s. Yeah, you're going to love that. And then our friends over at United Plugins, they're going to be helping us out today with our runner-up prizes. Now, on the website, I clearly said that we were only going to be giving away first, second, and third place prizes. But the generosity of United Plugins kicked in, and they gave us $600 worth of plugins to give away. And so there's going to be some runner-up prizes, and then I'm just going to throw in a few freebies for individuals. Cool? All right. I also have some more surprises cooked up here in my little head. So let's go ahead and start divvying out some of the prizes and talk more a little bit about what exactly it is that we're going to, who won and whatnot. So 2112 Rush, I'm not worthy. Mob the Gamer is trying to help me out with the search icon. Oh, yeah, there it is. You're right. Sweet. They have changed it up a little bit. It looks more sleek. I like it. I do. I like their new logo, too. I think it was time for them to change that logo. That was a good deal. The multimedia stuff is amazing. Yes. Yes. Good deal. All right, so yes, prints. You can definitely make some good print sounds on this Sampletron. But yeah, so the third person, or the third company, I should say, it's actually a collection of companies, is this wonderful company known to us as United Plugins. And we are going to be giving away 𝗓𝗏𝗏, which is super cool, and 𝗵𝗏𝗏 𝗓𝗏. Where is that at? I don't see it. I'll find it here in a minute. But 𝗓𝗏𝗏, if you're not familiar with this, it's basically like a guitar player's dream. I mean, this thing is amazing. It's got tons of stuff that you can do with it. It's basically like a pedal board at your fingertips on your screen with all of the abilities that a normal pedal board would have. Cranking gain into or cranking volume into a gain pedal to get more crunch. Changing out amps and cabinets are even available here. Auto wah limiting ability. There's even like a bass note that you can, there's so much cool stuff. The other thing is 𝗵𝗏𝗏 𝗓𝗏. And for those of you that are unaware with what that does, let's see, maybe it's in special. It's special, so special. That was weird. Enhancers, maybe? No. Filter. Bass. Ooh, that quick bass is awesome, by the way. I'm getting sidetracked here. Auto former. I don't think it would be underneath this. I wonder if this is just on the Melda site itself. The Melda Productions. let's see. Okay, so there's the complete bundle, but yeah, there's a ton of free effects on this website as well. Here it is, 𝗵𝗲𝗛𝗧. Now, if you've not used this plugin before, this is amazing. Okay, it's like vocal align, where it aligns vocal harmonies and stuff like that. But this, I have put this on drums before that sounded okay, and I was like, man, there's something just not, these aren't popping. I put 𝗵𝗲𝗛𝗧 on there, and it's very, very light on the CPU usage. But anyway, the drums were just not there. And I put this on there, hit the auto alignment, and boom, the kick came into play. The overhead sounded amazing. The whole drum kit just literally came alive, and that's the power of things being in time and in phase. And it just, oh, it's amazing. It really is. So these are the prizes that are up for grabs today. I'll go ahead and click back on this ultimate guitar bundle. That's amazing. They just come out with that. So yeah, Electrum, 𝗵𝗲𝗛𝗧, those are going to be the third place or runner-up prizes, if you want to call them that. So we got a ton of cool stuff to give away, but let's dive into, well, who are the winners, right? Everybody wants to know who the winners are. So I did have the artist, Justin Clark, listen to my top 5 picks, okay? And he gave me his list from 1 to 5 of what were his favorites. So I'm going to go over that first. If I'm announcing a name here or a mix, these are not the winners that I have chosen, but these are the ones that he has chosen. So if he says you got first place, that doesn't mean you got first place. These are just where he ranked you. I wanted to give you this sort of insight so that you could see sort of what his insight was. So for his first place pick, yet again, this does not mean that you won first place, but for his first place pick, it was actually Paul Smith Smix. So congratulations, Paul Smith. You have won the affection of the artist. You've not won the prize yet, but you have won the affection of the artist. So congratulations for that. His number 2 pick was Rainier Breed. I think I'm saying that name right. That was his number 2 pick. Okay. So congratulations on that. His number 3 pick was 𝗵𝗲𝗛𝗃. I'm butchering that name too. Good job, Edward. You did an awesome job on your mix. You reached the number 3 position from the artist. All right. And his 4th pick, so sort of like a runner-up, was Charles Bandong. Bandong? Yeah. Okay. So congratulations, Charles. And his 5th pick was 𝗧𝗵𝗲. So congratulations, 𝗧𝗵𝗲. You were the last of the 5 to be picked. Great job by all of the entrants, every single one of them. And now we're going to talk about my picks. Not that my picks are better. They're just different. More subjective, I should say. So for the number 5 mark, so this would put you in the category of a runner-up, which means you would get one of the prizes of either 𝗵𝗲𝗛𝗧 or Electrum. And if you're here, now I recall saying that some of these you had to be here to win. I realized that not everybody could make it. So with that being said, if you're here, I can sort of ask you which one of the 2 you would rather have, and I can get your information then. But if you're not here, then I won't know, so I'll just give you one. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and listen to the number 5 slot's mix. This will sort of give you guys a a better interpretation as to why it was chosen as number 5. Okay, so here is Rainier Breeds mix. And I'm going to put that up on the screen now. Okay. We're going to go ahead and give that a listen. Let's check it out.
Show
So that was my number 5 pick. Okay. Let me give you some sort of a brief reason as to why I chose that as number 5. So right out of the gate, when I heard it, the balance was amazing. The kick and the bass were playing well together. It sounded very clear, very concise. And I also liked the use of the way that the background vocals were mixed. With that being said, there were a lot of things that I think really just set this mix a cut above some of the others. Hopefully you did get your email. If you did not, check your trash can or check your spam folder, because I sent an email to every single contestant. That's right. I listened to every single song and sent an email to every single contestant, at least with some form of a mixed critique. So with that being said, that took a lot of time. That took a lot of time, and that's why I only got one video released this month, or this last week. But I wanted to take the time to at least provide some value for those of you who, it takes a lot to put a mix out there, especially if you know that it's going to be critiqued by somebody, and especially if you know that it may possibly even be played live on a live stream like today. So it takes a lot to put yourself out there, and imposter syndrome is real. We all battle it from time to time. And so it's really hard for individuals sometimes to get past that to where they feel confident enough to release something. And so my joy in all of this is to help you guys by letting you know, here's the fault areas that I found. And literally, if you just fix these few things, your mix is going to be right up there with, Rob hasn't slept in a week. Your mix is going to be right up there with others that are doing amazing work. So hopefully you got something out of those. Did it take a lot of time? Yes. Was it worth it? I believe so. This is a labor of love for me. This is my passion project. I would love to be able to do this full time. I would love to be able to, this would be all that I would do, is help people. I would love that. I am the happiest when I'm helping people. So with that, let's move on to my number 4 pick. Okay. So the number 4 pick was Paul Smith. Congratulations, Paul, on winning the number 4 slot here. We are going to go ahead and listen to Paul's mix now. And I want you to see, maybe in your mind, why do you think this was my number 4? And it might not even be your number 4. It might be your number 5. And maybe, Rainier's was your number 1. I don't know. That's the beauty of this, is a lot of times it's very subjective. But with that being said, I think I've got some pretty good ears, and I really trust the listening environment that I was listening in. So this is Paul Smith's. Like I said, he is the number 4 slot. Let's give him a listen.
To this silent midnight, I look up at a lone star that lights up this dark sky. Right here and now, the feeling's overtaken me. To be rid of indifference and the troubles that plagued me. And though to be it's strange, it seems my fate has changed course, and everything that used to matter don't make sense anymore. 'Cause many years ago there was a one-man soul who walked the same dirt I now stand upon, and all the love he gave, all the souls he saved. Are we too blind? Are we too blind to embrace? Take a look at the world outside tonight. All is at peace. Shake the bones from within your own skin. Wake up your soul. 'Cause I don't need a magic show or a miracle to help me see the light. I can look in my children's eyes and I can feel his love. I walk back inside to find the house absent of lights. Down the hall I can hear them all sleeping. The angels of my life rest on soft white pillows. I listen to them breathe as a father's heart belows. With the love I feel, though at times it's too surreal. Think the undeserving can reap from these fields of what was once not for our own harvest. All the while we enjoy all the spoils of the time we invest. But do we fully appreciate the debt that's been paid? Only the fearing minds will find the real truth at stake. At stake. Take a look at the world outside tonight. All is at peace. Shake the bones from within your own skin. Wake up your soul. 'Cause I don't need a magic show or a miracle to help me see the light. I can look in my children's eyes and I can feel his love. Just wanna be certain. Don't wanna play it safe. Be ready for any moment to do whatever it takes. To do whatever it takes. It's not to be selfish, no. It's not to win the race, but it's a long climb to the top of the mountain to find the light of his grace. To find the light of his grace. Walk out into this silent midnight. I look up at a lone star that lights up this dark sky. Take a look at the world outside tonight. All is at peace. Shake the bones from within your own skin. Wake up your soul.
Okay, so this was my number 4 pick. We're probably not going to listen to it all the way through. It would be crazy to listen to all of these all the way through. But with that being said, the reason why I picked this as my number 4, were there some issues with it? Yes. But with that, your critique came with the same mail address as usual. I believe so, yes. It should have been 𝗏𝗏studio_simplified@gmail.com. But anyway, the reason why I chose this one is now the issues that I were battling with this one in putting it in this place is the fact that, as Mob has actually pointed out, the kick wasn't really predominant enough and the bass sounded just a little bit. Likewise, you know, were there some issues? Yes. But with that being said, and even at first when I heard that guitar solo, which by the way, that was my guitar solo, I will not give myself a crowd cheer for that. I will rather give myself a sad trombone. But when that guitar solo came in, I was so used to hearing it straight up the middle or panned off just a little bit to the right that when I heard it hard pan to the left, immediately I was like, oh, what's going on there? But then it started to grow on me and I was like, actually, that's kind of cool that he went out on a limb like that and did something thinking outside the box. Because a lot of times we want to stay in this little, so he actually ended up getting extra points just for that, for thinking outside the box. Now, the major reason why I chose this as the fourth pick was the clarity of the drums, the high end, and the clarity of the vocal. I think that vocal was mixed to perfection. Really did a great job with that vocal. And also the emotional, there's something to be said about emotionally mixing a song, mixing it with emotion in mind. And I don't want to, try to steal Matthew Weiss's ideas about this, which I have my own. I just didn't create a course on it. But based off of the moves that you make in a mix, you can create or even evoke an emotional response. And I felt like that he did a good job of doing this. I could tell there was some automation that was used to help sell certain parts of that song more than others. And when you're listening to the song and the mix is making you bob your head and being like getting into the song, you've got a pretty good mix. So I really liked it. That was my number 4 pick. So let's move on now to our number 3 pick. So I know this was, Mob was saying a minute ago, how many Pauls were there? I thought Paul was number 5. So it was kind of confusing for me to do that right off the bat, but I read the artist's pick first. And I told you guys that although this was the artist's pick, it was not my personal pick. And so it was not the winner. I'm still choosing the winner, but I'm just letting you guys know sort of the back end that he also listened to the top 5 and he gave his opinions on those 5 as well. So it's kind of cool too to see that our opinions differed, which just goes to show, like, if you're mixing something and you think it sounds good, 9 times out of 10, someone else in the world is going to think it sounds good. So just go for it. Placing in a contest with issues. Love it. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you ever watch this channel, that's the thing. I don't ever try to pick something just because it sounds the best. I mean, there are times where, yes, the best has won because it literally does sound the best. But a lot of times I choose off of different factors too, because I think about, what kind of creative aspect did they bake into this track by making some creative decisions that were thinking outside the box? Or did they take this and add completely different new sounds? There's just a ton of different things that all go along there. So with that being said, my number 3 pick, ladies and gentlemen, was 𝗧𝗵𝗲 𝗏𝗏. So our 3rd place winner today, the one who will be winning some of those prizes we talked about earlier, is Charles. Let's go ahead and we will listen to all of Charles's mix. So the top 3, we will listen to all of their mixes. I apologize for not listening to all of the previous one here that we just listened to, Paul's, but it really didn't change much. But with that being said, let's listen to Charles's mix. This is my number 3 pick. So this is our 3rd place winner, and see what you guys think about this one.
Sky. Right here and now, the feelings overtaking me. To be rid of indifference and the troubles that plagued me. And though to be it's strange, it seems my fate has changed course. And everything that used to matter don't make sense anymore. sky. Take a look at the world outside tonight. All is at ease. Shake the bones from within your own skin. Wake up your soul. 'Cause I don't need a magic show or a miracle to help me see the light. I can look in my children's eyes and I can feel his love. 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 I can feel his love.
Awesome. Okay, so yet again, were there issues with it? Yes. Then why in the world did you pick this as number 3? Well, I loved the fact that the bass and the guitar was playing really well together. The bass actually sounded really close to my original mix. But apart from that, the fact that he added accentuating elements that were not previously there were some pads that was added, and the vocal effects, although in my email, I even told him that they were a bit much. I love the fact that he stepped out on a limb and did something with the vocals that hadn't been done as of yet up until this point. Nobody else had done anything like that with the vocals. They had done like some panning or some crazy stuff, but nobody had done anything like that where they added like a flanger or a phaser effect on it. And I never would have even thought about that, but it sounded really cool. And I felt like if it would have been dialed back just a little bit more, or maybe, done in like a parallel fashion with some parallel processing, I think it really would have sold it even more. And I told him that in his mix critique. But I chose this as number 3 just simply based off of the fact that there was a lot of creativity that was put into this. The mix still sounded good. Like I said, just a few things that I would have changed to tweak it to make it sound a little bit better. But for this being a mixed contest and knowing that people were placed upon a deadline, that they were up against other individuals, and with all of those stigmas in place, they still produced what they did, I had to go ahead and give him the number 3 position. So yet again, congratulations, Charles, for the number 3 position. Now, for my number 2 position, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the number 2 winner, 𝗧𝗵𝗲. All right, 𝗧𝗵𝗲, congratulations. Let's listen to his mix. You guys can see what you think about this one.
Walk out into this silent midnight.
All right, that was my number 2 pick. And for a lot of the reasons that you guys have already said here in the chat, as you guys were like typing this stuff, that's like, I'm like, yeah, you guys, you're hearing it. You're hearing exactly why I chose this. Yet again, this is all subjective. So this is not throwing stones at anybody or anything. Would I have mixed the vocals a little bit differently? Yes, but the bass and the instrumentation was just, it was spot on. The mix itself around that vocal was just spot on. And I love the fact that I heard automation being used, which means he took more time in this to try to really bring out and accentuate certain parts of the mix. Now, the other aspect of this is there's certain runs of the bass and of the guitar that I was waiting to see if entrance would actually accentuate those. And every single run that I would have accentuated, he accentuated, with the exception of one that he kind of missed that I probably would have done, but that's fine. There's a couple of bass parts in there, especially where you get into right before it's the second chorus, I believe, or second verse, where the bass kind of does this, bum 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 woo doo doo doo, and he, like, you could tell he automated that up just enough to get that woo doo doo doo. I love that kind of stuff. That lets me know that you're really paying attention to the music, that you're really trying to serve the song. And that's really what this is all about. Mixing in and of itself is really about serving the song, serving the artist, getting their vision across. And so I see a lot of potential there. I really do. All right. Time for my number 1 pick. Ladies and gentlemen, the grand prize winner. My number 1 pick is... And the suspense builds. 𝗧𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦𝗦. It figures the number 1 pick is the guy whose name I'm going to butcher every time I say it, but let's listen to the number 1 pick, at least my number 1 pick. I'm curious to see, you guys go back and listen to these. Maybe how would you rank them? Maybe leave that in the comment section below after this video is over. Go back and say, I would actually rank them this way. It'll be kind of cool to see what you guys think. So this is 𝗧𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦𝗦. This is Big Daddy E's mix. That's what we're going to call it. Easy-E.
Silent midnight.
Yeah. Okay, so there are many different reasons why I chose this as the first place winner. For one, it was a very well-balanced mix. The instrumentation was great, and it wasn't like overcooked, overdone. There were some areas that were, but in a very pleasing way. Now, one of the things, I'm not sure if it translated well on YouTube, but you'll notice that let me go back to webcam here. You'll notice that on the lead vocals, when a certain line would hit and it would get to a high point, you heard just a little bit on the edges of saturation. So, oh yeah. Which is a very cool effect. I love to add that, especially whenever the vocal is getting a little bit gritty, to sort of have that come in on those parts where the artist is really trying to get a point across. But what you'll also notice is there was a lot of things that was added, not necessarily added, accentuated would be a better word, but it was done in a very subtle way. And I think that is the true, like, that's where the rubber meets the road. When it comes to mixing, you know, there's only a few things that really matter. For one, making sure that the artist's vision is being captured and that's coming across. As someone has already said here in the chat, you know, every single mix, it's funny that every single mix sounded like an actual different song each time. And it's because of the way that it's mixed. It's super cool that you can do that. So by replicating the artist's vision, by allowing their vision to come forth and shine forth, and then, you know, baking into that an emotional connection with the listener. Then thirdly, having the ability then to do so many subtle things throughout the mix that the listener doesn't even realize that sometimes this stuff is happening. The beauty of subtlety is that something can happen and they don't even realize it, but if it didn't happen, they would. It's kind of like when there's an instrument that's playing. A lot of these raw track reactions that we've done, when we're going through the what I call the payoff section, where we're muting out tracks and bringing in tracks one at a time. So many people have been like, on the Bee Gees, for instance, so many people, myself included, I was like, I never heard that acoustic guitar in there ever. Now I can't unhear it. But those are those elements of subtlety where if they weren't in there, the song wouldn't fall apart, but it wouldn't have the same feel, wouldn't have the same vibe, so to speak, to use some of them young people's terms. But, you know, the thing about this is it's very subjective. I get that. So a lot of people can, you know, say what they want about mix A versus mix B. And it's hard in the shoes that I'm wearing, because I've got to pick an ultimate winner, or a series of winners like we've done here today. And so it's kind of hard for me to do that, knowing that it's subjective. But in the end, everyone who entered, everyone who put themselves out there, you're all winners in my book. So with that being said, it looks like Justin Clark has actually entered the mix. He is here. Good deal. Let's give a big round of applause for the artist, Justin Clark, who's in the chat right now. Good deal. I'm not sure if Justin is at work, or it'd be cool if I could hop on a call with him here real quick, but we won't put that on him. He might be indisposed right now. We don't know. But it's good to have you here in the chat nonetheless. Dropping some creds up here in the chat. So thank you so much, Justin, for an awesome song. I know I kind of speak from behind the glass, so to speak. When he came into the studio, our whole intention was to record 3 songs, I believe it was at first. And when he came in, you know, at the time that was even the smaller studio in the old house. And he was like, let's just record guitar and vocals. That's all I want to do. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Let's do that. So we got his guitar and his vocals recorded. And the more that I listened to him, I was arrested immediately by the lyrical content and just it's crazy just how much talent he has. just innate talent. And so I was like, as I'm listening to him, like, man, I keep hearing like drums and guitar and bass. And so I approached him, you know, and you have to be careful about this because some people, you know, you don't want to be like, hey, you know, and I didn't say it like your song would be better if it had this in it. I just thought, I told him what I thought was, you know, it would be cool if we could add this stuff just to kind of, you know, test the water, see how he would feel about it. And he was like, I don't know. I've never had all that stuff with my songs. I'm used to just being me and my guitar. And I said, well, let me take one. And I believe we started with the Physics of Equality, which is a really cool song, by the way. That was so much fun to work on. And I said, well, let me just take Physics of Equality and do my magic on it and see what you think. So I laid down, much like on this song, I laid down the bass track. I laid down the guitar tracks, electric guitar, I should say. I laid down all of the pads, the synths, the background sound, ear candy, and I programmed those drums that were in here. So literally, he came in, recorded drums, or recorded guitar and vocals, and then I added all that, the rest of that in behind it. So, which is what producing is. So I added the production to whatever he already had that was valuable. So I added the production value to his already valuable song. And I remember the first time he heard it, he was just like, wait, what? I had no idea like that could even sound like that. So it was a really cool moment for both of us because I felt like for the first time in a long time, it was the first individual that I'd ever had a chance really to do that with that was open to that. And so, you know, kudos to him for being open with that and being willing to step out on a limb and say, okay, you know, because a lot of times, you know, we write a song and it's our baby. We don't want anybody to touch it. Don't change it. Don't do anything like that. And whenever he did that, you know, the song took on a whole new breath, whole new light, much like this one that we just did in this mix contest. That song in and of itself, just him and the acoustic guitar is perfect. It's fine. It's great. He can play it out at, you know, a cafe or something like that, and it gets the message across to everybody. What's up, DJ? He's finally jumped in the chat, y'all. What's up, Yahweh Providence? But yeah, whenever you can step outside of that and say, okay, I'm willing to let someone else put their hands on this and see what they can do. And of course I told him, you know, we can always go back and just keep it the way that it was. And to my surprise, when he heard it, he was like, we've got to do this to more. This is awesome. So, thank you, Justin, for allowing me to do that. Thank you for allowing all of us to share in your creative process by downloading these multi-tracks. Like I told you, he has agreed to allow you to add these to your portfolio as well. So if you want to get any information from him, you can more than likely just go through me and I can send you any information you need to know about the song or anything like that if you're wanting to feature it on your channel or something like that. And it will also help to get his music out there. If you go to his YouTube channel, he has, which obviously all you'll have to do right now is just click on his name in the chat. It'll take you straight to his YouTube channel. I would consider subscribing to that. If nothing else, he doesn't upload a lot of stuff and hasn't for a while that I know of. But he has a ton of his songs on there. You got to check out this guy's music. And typically speaking, it's just him and his guitar sitting on the edge of the bed, really chill, laid back sessions. But a lot of his songs, man, they're spot on. So thank you, Justin. Thank you to all of those who got involved. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to IK Multimedia, Kit Plugins. Thank you to the Pro Mix Academy. Thank you as well to, Robert said I was getting a raise. Thank you as well to United Plugins. Thank you as well to Waves Plugins. Thank you as well to everybody who's helping to support this channel. So along those same lines, we're getting ready to shut down the stream, but you know how I do around here. I don't like just leaving like that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to have a giveaway for those of you that have hung around this long. I want to sort of give back to you for being here today. So thank you guys so much for being here. And so how we're going to do this is I'm going to start a giveaway now. You've got 3 minutes to enter. And all you have to do is simply type in exclamation point, capital H, capital S, all together. And that will get you entered into a drawing to win a copy of Electrum. Okay? Sweet. Awesome. Justin says, thanks everybody. What a great experience for me. Man, it was just as much of an experience for everybody. And the one thing that I kept getting from it too is a lot of people said that they were very impressed with how the acoustic guitar was recorded. I was really, really happy with the way the acoustic guitar sounded back then. And I look back now and I'm like, man, that really did sound good. And here's the thing. You know what I used on that acoustic guitar to record that? An 𝗵𝗲 𝗧𝗵𝗲 over the head, pointed down. I believe it was over his right shoulder, pointed at the guitar, and an 𝗵𝗲 991 pencil condenser at the 12th fret. So 2 microphones that together would add up to a total of about $100. Recorded that. Now, for one, that obviously takes great playing ability, a great guitar, which he's got an awesome Martin guitar. The thing is a beaut. Which, by the way, Justin, you have to come over soon so you can see my new Yamaha. We have to jam. Maybe do a live stream jam session just to play around. This has been a moment of clarity with Robert. Live stream jam session with Justin Clark. That's an amazing idea. We need to do that. We need to make that happen. Let's put it on the calendars. All right. So we got some people that are hopping in here, entering the giveaway. Good deal. Good deal. You got 45 seconds left to enter. There are 17 entries already. Awesome. And I will give you just a little tip. If you are a YouTube member of any amount, whether it's intern, assistant engineer, whatever it might be, if you come in at any amount, when I have these giveaways on the live streams, you get 2 entries instead of 1. Just going to kind of throw that out there to you. Just going to kind of throw that out there, you know. All right, well, we have 5 seconds left. Ace Game Boy. Oh, sweet. You guys see it right here in the chat. You see it. Let me come back up here and grab that real quick before it goes away. There we go. Look at this. It's official now. He has told, let's see how many people's here. He has told over 29 people. We had 40 here just a minute ago. Yeah, he's told over 29 people that he's willing to come on for a live stream jam session. So you can't back out of it now. Not that he would. But yeah, that will be a lot of fun. All right, so let's draw the first winner for the Electrum plugin. Ladies and gentlemen, it is 𝗧𝗵𝗲. I'm saying that horrible. Andre, congratulations, brother. You just won a copy of Electrum. Good deal. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget exactly who I'm giving this stuff to. All right, now we're going to do one more drawing for Andre. That's awesome too, because I know you're a guitar player, so that worked out perfect. Now we're going to do another drawing for a copy of 𝗵𝗲. Okay. Let me bring up the old plugger. There we go. It has started. Now, if you want to enter into the giveaway, it's simply !, capital H, capital S, capital S. You can see other people doing that in the chat right now. Do it just like 𝗧𝗵𝗲 did or DJ Big Red 81. And you should be entered. All right, we got a lot of entries. Good deal. Good deal. Let's see here. Alex Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Jay Dunder, Alex Jackson. These are all first-timers that I know of. Let's give them a round of applause for being on the stream for the very first time. Thank you guys so much for being here. Marcos Alves, I believe that's another first-timer. Thank you so much for being here. Paul Morgan, another first-timer. I've seen 𝗬𝗲𝗻𝗲, 𝗬𝗲𝗻𝗲. Yeah. The Frugal Streamer, what's up? He's just came in at the entry level at, let's see, he's showing up green. So that means he's a YouTube member, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure necessarily. Anyway, he's a member. Thank you so much. And Justin, I know you're on your break right now, but if you have, I just went ahead and made you a moderator. So if you have any links to any new songs or something you'd like to share with the group, I've given you the ability now to share links. Good deal. How long will the monthly song contest last for? Is it only for this stream, Music Meister? So yeah, this was for the month of July. So every once in a while we will have mixed contests like this. Normally we have a monthly song contest. And what that is you submit your song. You can do it there on the website, homestudiosimplified.com. Head up to the very top of the page. You go up there and you can get access to a form which will allow you to then enter into the monthly song contest. I'm going to make sure that that is visible. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that that's removed. Okay. All right. So the cool thing about these contests are that even if you don't enter into the contest, you can still get the multi-tracks. So that's always fun. Awesome. Appreciate that, Meebs Music. That's really nice. Oh yeah, yeah. So Mob is soon to release his song Gone. He says it's going to be the 15th of August. Super cool. We've heard it about 3 times here on the channel. But he's also been so gracious as to allow us as VIP members to have access to those multi-tracks. So you can mix that song yourself. The monthly song contests begin. Let me show you the desktop here so I can show you where I'm talking about. So up here at the very top, you can see monthly song contest. You can just click on this little link. This will take you here where you can literally submit your song here on the website. So no harm, no foul there. And then you can just leave him in here. Come here, little Bosco boy. Little Bosco boy. Come here. Might have an appearance by Bosco boy here. Hold on. Come here, Bosco. Come here. Come here, Bosco boy. Come on. He doesn't want to be picked up right now. So, with that being said, am I late? Did I win anything? Awesome. So yeah, for the monthly song contest, there's no prizes, but there is a sort of an intrinsic value that's added to this, in the sense that the songs that are submitted, we then have a listen together at the end of the month. And then I go through and we give mixed critiques live for every one of those individuals that have submitted a song. So it's kind of a cool way for you to get some feedback on a song, maybe. So show us your tattoo. Yeah. Bosco. Yeah, he doesn't. Bosco's wanting nothing to do with the camera today. But yeah, you can head over there and enter that way. Let me close down some of the stuff here. All right, we're going to go ahead and pick a winner from the last one, and it is Carl Glenn Robertson. Congratulations. You've just won a copy of 𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦𝗦. I'll write your name down here. Good deal. All right. Good deal, good deal. No. Jay, no, it is not only Cakewalk. You can submit, it's a WAV or an MP3 file of a song that you've created on any DAW. Yeah, we're not DAW snobs here. Yeah, no problem. I have not. Mob the Gamer, I have not. Can I go on Cakewalk? Okay. What's on Cakewalk? What are we doing? What are we doing on Cakewalk? What do we got? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're not hopping off here without spinning the wheel. That's for sure. Okay, I'm on Cakewalk. What's up? What do you need me to do? He says, open up Cakewalk. What's up? Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day, to claim our long forgotten gold. Okay, so I'm here. I'm on the Pro channel. What's up? Insert a project, start mixing with the Pro channel. I got a question for you. Okay. I don't need a compressor on there. Turn on this EQ. Don't necessarily even need the saturation. Turn on the console. All right, what's up? What are we doing here? What's going on? Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old, we must away ere break of day. No, that would be Waves Harmony. Yeah. Got a G sharp with a Dorian scale bass and a third loaded up. Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep and caverns old. Yeah. So I got pulled the Pro channel up. I guess you'll come back to your question here in a minute. If you insert an FX in the FX track, how will it affect the Pro channel? So I've done an entire video on this about signal flow in Cakewalk. It's a rather lengthy video, but it will explain in depth, in detail, exactly what is happening to your stuff. Let me real quickly find that for you. So if you go to the playlist section, there is a section that's literally called Cakewalk by BandLab Tutorials. There's 61 of them bad boys in there. And let's see, where's it at? Installation troubleshooting.
All you do in your DAW, whatever DAW it is.
Let's see, editing tips, signal flow. Here it is. So it's 9 minutes long. I guess it's not too bad.
Fred Smith here told us that B&H Photo helped change his life.
Yeah,
Fred, tell us your story.
No, Fred,
I was a
be
fitness
quiet.
instructor in Atlanta, and I transferred to New York.
Okay. Here is the link. And TJ's already beat me to it. You know, honestly, the only way that I can tell you is, so your audio comes in through your DAW, it goes through the Pro channel first, then into your effects bin, and then into the master bus. That's the best way that I can put that. I believe that's the way that it works, unless I might have that backwards. It might be effects bin and then Pro channel, but I think it's Pro channel first. There's definitely documentation online that will show that for sure. I even had a picture of it at one point in time. Maybe I can find that picture again. Okay, let's see here. Well, that tells me nothing about signal flow. Oh, because the picture's not loading. Really? Suddenly it's going to take forever. Anyway, I'm almost positive that is correct. Yes. Anything that you insert into the effects bin will not affect the Pro channel. That is correct. And here we go. We got a spammer in the chat. It's going to start spamming like crazy. All right. Why is this taking so long to load? I don't understand. Yeah, I think I actually included the picture in the video that I made. But anyway, with that being said, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin the wheel of awesomeness. That's right. Robert's gonna spin the wheel. Spin it. Song feature. Good deal. So let's open up the giveaway again. This time it will be for a song feature. Boop, boop, boop. And we're going to start that giveaway, if you want to call it that now. So, exclamation point, capital H, capital S, will get you in there. So, with the global fader on, you don't have to use the post button, right? Correct. I do believe that is correct. All right, so whoever wins this giveaway portion will win a song feature. And speaking of song features, we have a song that won the song feature last time that we're going to go ahead and play now. And this is a song by Herbert Thames. The song is called Civil Twilight. So while you guys are entering your entries, we'll listen to Civil Twilight here. Very chill, laid back track. Kind of makes you want to drink some coffee. Oh yeah. That's right, folks. Exclamation point H, capital S, capital S. That's right. Adam Jackson says, what's your favorite Michael Jackson song? I'm going to turn this down for the crowds. We'll just listen to this in the background and vibe on it. Favorite Michael Jackson song, man. That's honestly, that's a tough one. I don't know at this point, and it's probably going to change because musical tastes do change. But at this point, right now, I would have to say "Man in the Mirror" is probably my favorite Michael Jackson song. I love the message of it. I love just the way that it comes across. I love the choir that they added in there. That was awesome. Yeah. Mob, you're crazy. The only reason I found you is because of the Michael Jackson songs. Well, you know what? You can thank Mob the Gamer for that. And I can thank Mob the Gamer for that. This was something that he suggested early on, last year, the year before. Can't remember. Last year, I believe. And he was like, hey, why don't you try this? And I was like, I don't know. Copyrights and, you know, I like Michael Jackson, but I don't know if other people like Michael Jackson. I don't want to just like, and then I was scared to death. I was like, I don't want to turn into a reaction channel. Because I want to give tips and tricks. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I could actually just showcase the production and then talk about what makes that production awesome. Ways that we could apply that to our own productions, and then lo and behold, we could be doing both, reacting to an awesome song and then learning from that awesome song. I love Will You Be There. Oh, I love Will You Be There, which to me reflects what he went through in the 2000s. Yeah. Have you heard any of the Michael Jackson's unreleased tracks? On the Line, We've Had Enough, and more. I think I might even have some of those. I would have to check. Honestly, right now, my multi-track, my reservoir is getting low because I've already done so much of them, but I got some ideas on how to rekindle some of the older ones that we've already done too. I'd like to have sort of a like top 5 vocal moments of Michael in some of these songs, and then top 5 studio moments that you can hear in the multi-tracks. And I've got some really cool ideas for the future whenever we run out of multi-tracks to do, but hopefully some awesome individuals will keep reaching out, because after Mob the Gamer reached out, he actually sent me my first set of multi-tracks. So thank you so much for that. And that was the multi-tracks to Billie Jean, which I was just like blown away. I mean, that rocked my world. Pun intended. And congratulations, 𝗵𝗲. That was an awesome, chill song. I might even just keep that on a repeat in the background here today. I liked that. 𝗧𝗵𝗲, the master of production. Yeah, definitely. You should do a teaspoon to We've Had Enough. It's a great song that he never released. Nice. Yeah, I think I've got 𝗧𝗵𝗲, but due to my I have a certain standard that I've tried to keep here on the channel, that there would be no vulgarity or cussing. From time to time, stuff slips in there. This last time I played, I didn't remember there being any cussing in it, but I played a section of audio where a man by the name of 𝗬𝗄𝗀𝗀, who used to be a DJ, quit his job on the air, but he did it in such a way to where he was telling everybody, I don't want to just play you junk. I want to play you the stuff that you want to hear. But anyway, that had some vulgarity. But because 𝗧𝗵𝗲 is like, I didn't realize how much vulgarity was in that. I was listening to the multi-tracks. I'm like, oh my goodness, like he's going off here. And then They Don't Care About Us. I think I have that one too. I'm not sure. I do have Jackson's ABCs. That would be cool. Yeah, it was after Billie Jean. It was after well, really Billie Jean is the one that just blew up. I mean, it's got over 2 million views now, I believe, last I checked. It's crazy. But that's really, you know, what blew the channel up too. And that's when I got real scared, because I was like, oh no, it's turning into a Michael Jackson reaction channel. Not that that's a bad thing, but I also want to keep variety. And so I've had a lot of people like, hey, when are you going to do another MJ track? And I get that. You know, but at the same time, there's a lot of other good productions out there that the multi-tracks have been leaked. And I would love to cover those as well. I mean, we just did Prince, Let's Go Crazy. That one got blocked immediately, of course. But we also did the Eagles, Take It Easy. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff. Yes, you deserve a pat on the back. Let's give him another crowd cheer. Honestly, I owe the explosive growth of this channel to you. So, the check's in the mail. But yeah, you can see, like, if you go back over the course of the channel, you can see where as soon as that Billie Jean came out, the channel just started skyrocketing. So Dunder, congratulations. Dunder has won a copy of 𝗓𝗏𝗻. Good deal. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, Dunder. That was actually not... I thought we was giving away. We've already given those away. That was for the song feature. I am so sorry. Song feature. it's the music. It got me all caught up in the moment there. Awesome. Yeah, we do have a Discord, by the way, if you guys were not aware of that. It's free. Yes, you can. So how do you fix the noise on there? It's pretty simple. You just go in there and yeah, Billie Jean catapulted MJ and your channel. How cool. Yeah, it's true. In fact, when you sent me the Billie Jean tracks, neither one of us had even known this was going to happen. But the same time that I released my Billie Jean raw track reaction was the very same week that the Billie Jean music video hit 1 billion views, and it was already trending. So I kind of like at just the right time, man. It was crazy. A song creature feature. I believe that's true as well, Meep. I really do. In fact, this is the craziest part of all of that. When the Billie Jean video hit, obviously it said it was going to be demonetized. I was like, okay, that's fine. I already knew that was going to happen. I did a, what do they call that? Where you, like basically a rebuttal, content claim was filed on it, and I did a rebuttal of that and told them that I was actually just showcasing Michael's genius and that I was educating people from that song. Gave them my whole spiel about why I was doing it. And this is no joke. Within 2 days, they came back and said, yeah, we like that idea, and it's actually monetized. So it's one of the few raw track reaction videos that I've done that's actually monetized. So, and it's actually kept the channel going as far as subscriber counts and stuff like that. So 4 a.m. Yeah, you better go to sleep, man. Good deal. Well, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. All right, so we've given away some cool stuff. We've given away tons of prizes today. We've given away a song feature. We've had lots of fun listening to Justin Clark's track, mixing his track, getting to know each other a little bit better. One more thing before we go. I was going to... Where's it at? This is a really chill track, by the way. I'm digging this. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that's what I was going to check. Yeah, as of right now, the Michael Jackson Billie Jean video, if I sort this by views, has 2,045,206 views, 6,000 comments. It's crazy. And when you go to the analytics, that one video has given me 36,000 subscribers. Crazy. So I still can't believe that. It's crazy. Anywho, I'm over here on memory lane. Jesus. Oh, I thought it said, wow, I thought it said Jesus and it said 𝗵𝗲 𝗛𝗦 too. Okay, Yeah, it's time for me to go. I'm getting delirious now. Sweet. Mob the Gamer says his song Snap Your Fingers just hit 85.5 million views across all platforms. That's amazing. Meeps, you're crazy. Just before the world ends. All right, but anyway, I'm in rare form today, as you can tell. We are going to go ahead and conclude the stream today. I will make sure to start emailing the winners and getting them their prizes. Until next time, remember, we can dream alone, we can even create alone, but together we can achieve so much. $33 for all that? That's junk. Wow. That's junk. Anywho, thank you all so much for being here today. Thank you for entering the contest, for being a part of my life. And I sincerely wish you all the best for the rest of your day. And for your soon to come weekend, I will be working my entire weekend, so that's great. Much continued success in all of your music careers, your music endeavors, whatever they might be. Before I go, I never do this stuff, and I get chided for it. People are like, why aren't you doing this? So if you came onto the stream and you didn't get to see the intro video that was basically about the rocket fuel bundle, I have to tell you, there's only a few days left to enter to win a seat in the rocket fuel bundle. With that being said, the 20th, yes. Yeah, so there's 9, according to my watch, there's 9 more days left to enter in to win, to join the rocket fuel bundle. If you have not, you don't know what the rocket fuel bundle is, maybe you're still unawares as to what that all entails. Let me pull up the video and I'll kind of show you real quickly. Okay. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. Who just sent that super chat? Meeps Music, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And you've lit the room up once again. What if there was a way to get so hyper-focused on your music? Okay, so I'm going to play this promotional video, which will discuss in further detail exactly what I'm talking about when I say rocket fuel bundle. So check this out. The link is in the description of the video for you to join. There's also a link posted in the top of the chat today. You definitely want to go and check that out. But here's what this entails. What if there was a way to get so hyper-focused on your music production that you could churn out songs, yes, more than one, every single month? Do you struggle to find time producing your music with all the demands of life? Or maybe you feel like it's lacking the quality that's needed to actually release it for the world to hear? If you answered yes to any of these questions, that's why I have created the Rocket Fuel Bundle. This bundle is a tried and proven method to get more done when you sit down to do what you love. In this bundle, you're going to learn everything that you need to know about music production, make your own music, and even begin to make money from that music. So you may be asking yourself, well, what is the Rocket Fuel Bundle? Well, first off, I need to let you know that I'm not selling just another course. This is literally an opportunity for you to get results, and fast, hence the phrase rocket fuel being in the title. Secondarily, this is not a one-time use trick. It's not a plugin that fixes things for you in the mix. It's not some one-off gimmick that only works for some and not for others. In fact, the entire structure of this bundle is specifically designed to give you practical applications that you can use time and time again to get amazing results over and over and over. Now, the best part is you won't be doing any of this alone. Along with the courses that you get to watch at your own leisure, you also get 5 face-to-face group Skype calls with me and a committed group of other musicians just like you. These 2-hour small group conference calls will be a great place where I can actually break down every aspect of music production, as well as give you some crazy speed hacks to get you churning out songs, yes, more than one, every single month. Alright, now let's talk about what all is included in the bundle. First up, you get my Compression Simplified course. This course will teach you how to use advanced compression techniques to shape audio to fit into a mix. Secondarily, you're going to get the Ultimate Cakewalk by BandLab tutorial course. This is featured on the Pro Mix Academy, and this course will get you up and running with Cakewalk fast. Now, even if you don't use Cakewalk, you can still mix along with the multi-tracks that are provided and add another song to your portfolio. Lastly, you're also going to get my Creating a Song Step-by-Step 2.0 course. This will allow you to follow along with me and take an idea that is in your head and then make it into a full-blown production that's ready to release for all the world to hear. But wait, there's more. Yes, I had to do it. You also get an EQ cheat sheet, a Cakewalk Pro Start template, my 15-step mixing system, which will help you to finish a mix faster, as well as PDF guides for every single module that's on the Cakewalk course. You'll also get 5 video conference calls and a song collaboration opportunity. Now, if this sounds like something that you'd love to be a part of, sign up now. Please, you owe it to yourself to jump on board and take your music production to the next level. Start churning out more songs than you ever have. Remember, we can dream alone, we can create alone, but together we can achieve so much more. All right, so that's what I got for you. The 𝗏𝗃 bundle is a real quick way to learn music production. And it's I include several different speed hacks to churning out songs faster, but then I also cover a lot of fundamentals. And the cool part about it is because you can, because these are live Skype sessions, you can actually ask questions in real time, get answers in real time. It's a super cool little thing to do. It's one of those things that everybody who has been involved in the rocket fuels in the past have left the table saying, wow, I feel like I've got a lot out of that. In fact, there was one individual who said he went through, I think, 2 or 3 years of Full Sail University, and he learned more in my 5 Skype sessions than he learned in 2 years. I think it was 2 years at Full Sail University. So we cover everything from making the music, recording the music, mixing, mastering the music, marketing the music, selling the music, everything. Everything's there. So it's really a full-blown, that's why it's called the Rocket Fuel Bundle, because it literally takes you from the point that you're at now and rockets you to where you want to be. Of course, that is contingent upon how much work you want to put into it. Okay, so like this whole mindset, this day and age with some of these kids nowadays that are like, I want all the perks and I want all the money and I want the Benz and I want the cars and I want the women and but I don't want to do anything. That's not going to work. This is not for you if that's the case. If you're thinking you're just going to plug into a couple of presets and quick tips on cheats and all this stuff, it's not going to work. There's no cheat code that's going to get you where you want to be. You have to put the work in. So, but this is going to help to direct you in the right path to know where to put your efforts in to get the most bang for the buck, to get your biggest ROI or return on investment. So with that being said, I had to say that because I never do. And it's coming up now. It's getting closer. You know, we got 9 days left now. But if you want to check out more about that, like I said, it's posted here at the top. There's a link where it will take you straight there to go and check that out. And this page this page covers everything. So it's going to be starting. Yeah, it should be starting the 20th of August. That's the last day to input. So, yeah. But anywho, until next time, guys, remember you can dream alone. You can even create alone. But together, we can achieve so much more. Love each and every one of you. Thank you so much once again for being here today. Peace.